Wait a minute, this isn't Mexico. Ah, that's better. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very long overdue tribute video. I know I've been putting this one off for a long time and I'm sorry for that, but it's here now and that's the important thing. Today we are going to enjoy part 4 of my member tribute series as part of the 10-year anniversary celebrations here at Tobog. And today we have the honour, in case you couldn't already tell from the intro, of paying tribute to none other than everyone's favourite persona-hating, deeply cynical yet weirdly joyous, rambling weeb, Black. Over the next 20 minutes or so, I'm going to be taking you through Black's history at Tobog, all of his accomplishments, everything that makes him tick, and just why we love this incredibly strange little man so very much. Black, I hope you can enjoy this one, even though it is probably going to turn into a bit of a roast. Without that being said, let's get started. Oh my god, what is going on with my eyes? They're disappearing into the ether of Mexico City. Oh my god. Ugh. That's terrifying. Guess I'm going to have to do this one without my glasses and not be able to read the script. No, that's not going to work. Black was, like Max, part of what could be described as the second generation of Tobog members, having joined somewhere between July 2013 and July 2014, a fact I can surmise by the fact that he was, like many other members, up for the award of Best Newcomer in the 2-year Anniversary Celebration Awards, where he went up against the likes of Pip, Kerry, Ben, Jack, and eventual winner, Lucy. He only got one vote. While Black would prove to be one of the quieter members of Tobog initially, he was a keen participant and involved with pretty much everything we always tried to do at the time. I don't remember at the time if he left or drifted away at any point, but I can't remember a time where he wasn't and hasn't been a member of Tobog, and I don't know if anyone else here really can either. He has solidified his place quickly as a key and standout member of Tobog, going from soft-spoken and reclusive to one of the single most talkative members in Tobog, having recently surpassed Cal as 3rd in Tatsu's list of most talkative members in Tobog very recently. And for those of you who knew Cal, you know how much of an achievement that is to overcome that. That man knew how to speak. He knew how to ramble. So if you've taken him over, then my proverbial hat goes off to you, Black. Congratulations. Black is, unlike many members, free of basically any drama in the history of Tobog, and all the worst that you could really say about him is that most of the time he sounds like he's just talking complete nonsense. At least to you and me. Max seems to understand, and for that, I have massive respect for him. We can't talk about Black without talking about his ridiculously long laundry list of incredible achievements in competitive Tobog. Black is, alongside both Toboy and I, one of, if not the single most accomplished competitive player in the history of Tobog, and has perhaps a wider pool of accomplished events than anyone. Black's historic strength, first and foremost, has been in OMG MOBC, having taken Olympic golds in Balluno, Tonk and Bubbles in the past. But he is more widely known for his other exploits across various other games. For example, his legendary competitive partnership with Cal, winning all 3 Olympic Board Game Online pairs golds in a perfect run of the events from 2016 to 2018, something that has never and never will be matched again. Blah. Black is also a Quiz Night King, having won the 2017 and 2018 Olympic events, the latter of which sealed the overall team victory for his team, Team Impulse, at those Olympics, in a contest that happened on the very last day of the Olympics, where anyone who won the gold would have won for their team. Black's prowess shined through, and although he wasn't able to get the overall Grand Champion award that year, he was the primary reason why his team won the Team Champion award that year, and also another award he's probably going to hold on to for the rest of time. Completing his illustrious career, he also earned gold in 2018 in both 100% Orange Juice and Cards Against Humanity Individual, as well as one of the more recent Olympic events that have been contested, the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Freefall Tournament. Now, speaking of Smash, we can't talk about Black's history in competitive Tobog without talking about the fact that he is the king, emperor, overlord, and just general god of Smash Bros. In Tobog. As humble as he likes to be about it, he has held more titles, more records, and more downright stomps on his fellow players than anyone else at Tobog has and likely ever will hold. He currently, as it stands, holds the records and the victories and the titles for the individual, pairs, and free-for-all tournaments in Smash, which he has held for a number of years right now and across multiple different iterations. Perhaps Black's most defining moment in the history of competitive Tobog, however, wasn't one that took place in Smash, or OMG, or any of his other illustrious titles. It was, in fact, in a game that he has historically really struggled at. I am, of course, referring to the BGO All-Stars Endurance match in 2018, the first match of what would be a very short off-season that year, following the conclusion of the 2018 Olympics. Black's history in Board Game Online has been one of turmoil, heartache, and being the bridesmaid but never the bride, having come second in both iterations of the Board Game Online League, and never winning an individual Olympic title in the games, only ever being able to win when it was alongside Cal in the pairs event. But then one day came along, in December 2018, and against all the odds, in the biggest, most grueling match in the history of Board Game Online, when he was seconds away from losing the event to yours truly, he did something that went down in the history of competitive Tobog forever. He won the game through the pyramid. Something he had been trying to do for years up until that point. A gambit that really could only pay off in the most extraordinary of circumstances. The odds of winning through that way are so remote that most people don't even bother. Every time Black got a hold of that pyramid, he tried. He tried and tried and tried again. And when the time came when he needed it the most, when he was only a several turns away from losing, yet again, he did it. He won. He got across that step in the BGO All-Stars Endurance match and sealed his place in competitive Tobog history, his first ever individual Board Game Online title, and one that will go down forever in the annals of our great group. Black's natural talent at such a wide variety of games is worthy of, and has been commended multiple times, earning him numerous awards for his achievements, as we'll find out a bit later on in some of the later sections. But perhaps the most commendable part of all of it is his persistence, grit, and determination to succeed. No matter how many times he may falter, Black earned a significant number of BGO silver medals before finally getting that first individual title in 2018. And never, ever does he back down from a challenge. He turns up to everything he can, he participates, he fights, and he wins. Although he has never earned the title of Olympic Grand Champion, he has come close so many times, and I have no doubt one day, in the future, if he keeps trying the way he has been, he will get that title. Although I have to say, he's going to have to make his way through Jack first. But, with 14 events still to go at these Olympics, it could happen. Do not make the mistake, however, of believing that Black's commendations extend only to the realm of competitive Tobog. They extend far, far beyond that. And over the course of the years in the Anniversary Awards, he has found himself being one of the most decorated members as part of the 9 iterations of the Scrubbies over the course of Tobog's history. He took the Funniest Member Award at the 6-year anniversary, and had the Biggest Obsession Award twice at the 8-year and 9-year anniversary awards, making him the current holder of the award. And the way things are going, it's also very likely he's going to win it again at the 10-year anniversary. He also won the Most Competitive Award at the 7-year anniversary after a fantastic year of contributions from him in the competitive scene. Award he has seen emulated again with being the recipient of 2 individual awards from both me and Max over the years. The first award he took was the Parasloth Legacy Award at the 7-year anniversary celebrations. And then, again, the year later, he won Max's Most Skill title at the 8-year anniversary celebrations. Rounding out his litany of anniversary awards is the Least Manliest Award at the 5-year anniversary awards. An award which he shared with Quick, and I'm also sure is the one he's gotta be the most proud of, right? Throughout his day-to-day life at Tobog, Black is known as one of the most talkative members. As I mentioned earlier, he has just recently surpassed Cal to become the 3rd in Tatsu's leaderboard of most talkative members. There could be no doubt in that in a sea of weebs, while Black may not be the largest anime weeb, no one, besides maybe Max, matches him for Japanese game knowledge specifically, and he has enough knowledge perhaps to even put everyone else combined out of commission when it comes to that specific area of weakness. We cannot mention Black without also mentioning his references. Though I believe I myself could make a great claim to being the king of references that no one understands, that makes me laugh anyway. No one, and I mean no one, does obscure references quite like Black. Every single time marked with his signature, JK. He will confuse and delight you with his litany of references that straddle the border between genuine reference and just complete rambling. One last thing to mention would be that while it took him a lot longer than most members, Black has, after a very long time of waiting, achieved the rank of moderator, which he was gifted by Soli shortly following her taking over from me as leader at the conclusion, or just prior to the 7-year anniversary award celebrations. A true testament to the contributions and the legacy that Black has helped build here at Tobog. It is a promotion that was very, very well earned. And now it's time for everyone's favourite part of the video, the comments. For today's comments, I thought I'd head to Mexico myself and talk to some of Black's esteemed colleagues, friends, and family. And no, I told you, I'm not taking any comments from you. No, back off, Law, back off!
No, Para, there can be no running anymore. You will deliver my comment to Black as part of his video, and then you will execute Order 66.
I'm sorry, my younglings. There's nothing more I can do for you. Law wrote, I have never met someone with such a passionate love for games. And no matter how many people I think of, Black is usually at the top of the list each time. When I think of the best Smash player I know, Black is also at the top of that list. You've taught me so much over the past year or so, and you have no idea how much I appreciate it. Thank you for teaching me, and thank you for being my friend. Alright, so that's Law done. Alright, okay, I think his like mum's supposed to be around here somewhere. Maybe that's her. It's like, hey Max, what are you doing here?
Actually, I'm just here to deliver Black's comment. Hope you find it to him well. Yuck.
Max wrote, I'm writing this after having seen Black's comment on my own tribute video. So it might seem uncreative of me to essentially echo sentiments here, but it's all true. Black is one of the most relatable people here, to me specifically in terms of interests, and it's cool to be able to talk with him and someone who knows of the same obscure media that I do. That aside, he's also an extremely skilled Smash player, and I always felt that my own victories against him were flukes. He's also got a great, endearing sense of humour. I really appreciate having Black around, and Tobog would absolutely not be the same without him. Alright, okay, alright, maybe I can still get a chance to speak to one of his... Oh, hey Soli, hey! Thanks, Soli, I appreciate it. Soli wrote, Black has always been great to have around. His unique sense of humour always makes me chuckle, if not outright laugh. It's always fun to share with him any Spanish memes I find, and whenever we play BGO, you couldn't play it without Black Pyramid Run. His competitive level in Smash is near unsurpassed. He's a pretty cool friend to have and know. Whether it's his incredible competitive history, instantly recognisable presence and catchphrase, encyclopedia's worth of knowledge about JRPGs, or just being an all-round awesome person, Black could easily be described as the beating heart and soul of Tobog. Ever present since some of the earliest days of Tobog, and by far one of the most active day-to-day members for many years now. He's well loved by everyone, and has been an integral and irreplaceable part of Tobog for going on 9 years now. Black, never stop being you, no matter what anyone says. You are among the best of us, and Tobog would never be the same without you. Thank you for being you. And with that, we bring a conclusion to yet another member tribute. I'm sorry, I know I keep setting dates and never meeting them, but these videos do take a while to make, and life has a tendency to keep getting in the way. Cora's video will still be up next, and I will do my best to ensure it gets out with a minimal wait time. But I'm going to stop giving dates and just say it'll be done when it's done. Thank you for tuning in, I hope you enjoyed, and as always, there's only one thing left to say.
Black.
Got a black magic woman.
Oh, it's cold here.